This video is a short overview of Topic 8, Acids and Bases. First, a little context. In Topics 2 through 4, we learned what chemicals are and how they're put together. In Topics 5 through 7, we learned why chemicals react and how fast and under what conditions and so forth. The question facing us now is how do we organize the vast range of chemical reactions that exist? The next 3 topics will answer that question. Acids and bases, oxidation and reduction, and organic chemistry are all ways to classify and organize chemical reactions. So that brings us to acids and bases. There are just 4 subtopics in acids and bases. Let's look at each one briefly. Consider this simple generic chemical reaction. Something A and something B react to yield something X and something Y. Of course, our products X and Y are made of the same atoms as our reactants A and B. They've just been shuffled around. To show you what I mean, here's the combustion of methane. If I add a little bit of color, it should be clear that the same atoms of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen that are in our methane and oxygen have just been shuffled around to create our water and carbon dioxide. Now consider this simple generic reaction. A hydrogen is just moving from one substance A to another substance B. This is the generic form of an acid-base chemical reaction. In one major theory of acids and bases, all acid-base reactions are just about the transfer of a hydrogen cation. Of course, a hydrogen cation is the same thing as a proton. In this subtopic, we'll learn about indicators, which are handy chemicals that change their color depending on whether they are in an acidic or basic environment. We'll also learn some simple patterns of acid-base reactions, such as acid plus base makes water and salt. We'll learn some ways to measure the strength of acids and bases. For example, strong acids, such as nitric acid pictured here, will conduct electricity better than a weak acid or base. Finally, we'll learn about the pH scale, which runs from 0 for very acidic to 14 for very basic, and we'll learn the simple math behind the pH scale. That's it. Thank you for watching.